Sales Insight Shorties. Brought to you by Fused.
Sales call silent killer. You're at a dinner party telling what you think is a hilarious story about getting stuck in an airport for 8 hours. Right before the punchline, someone interrupts with their own story. Oh yeah, that's nothing. I was stuck on a runway for 8 hours, in the heat, with a screaming child behind me. Classic. Humans are terrible at this, aren't we? It happens in personal conversations all the time, and it's even worse in business. As salespeople, we're often guilty of the same thing. We ask a customer a question, and after they start sharing their opinions, needs, or challenges, we hijack the conversation by jumping in with our own comment or pitch. And guess what? We lose the chance to enter the most valuable part of any customer interaction, learning about their needs, goals, and motivations. So why do we do this? Our brains process information minimally 4 times faster than we talk. So while the customer explains their challenge, your brain is working overtime, coming up with things to say, thinking about how to advance the conversation, or itching to talk about that fabulous new solution your company just launched. Instead of truly listening, you're already focused on your next move. Much like the dinner party example, this gives the impression that the customer isn't important and you're just there to talk about your stuff. When you ask a customer a question and they answer, you've got 3 choices. 1. Change the subject. Ask another question unrelated to the first question. 2. Hijack the conversation with your own story. 3. Or probe deeper to unlock more information. Let's break it down. Here's what happens when you change the subject too quickly.
Hey, how was the industry trade group conference last week?
I enjoyed it. There were some interesting topics.
Yeah, I hear the COO is retiring. Any idea who's replacing her?
No, I have no idea.
In this example, the rep missed an opportunity to learn more by switching topics too soon. The customer feels like their answer wasn't important, and now you've lost momentum. Next, here's an example of hijacking the conversation.
Hey, how was the conference?
It was good. There were some interesting topics.
I agree. I found the new tech for capturing data fascinating. I'd love to talk to you about what we offer in that space.
This is called hijacking. You've made the conversation about you and your pitch. The customer feels dismissed, and now they're mentally checking out. And finally, here's the best approach.
Hey there, how was the conference?
Good. There were some interesting topics.
What were a couple of things that stood out to you?
I was surprised to hear where artificial intelligence is already disrupting our industry, specifically around predictive analytics.
By asking a follow-up question based on their response, you show genuine interest. The customer feels heard, and now they're sharing more insights. The easiest way to do this is to simply say, "Tell me more about that." Pro tip: want to avoid falling into the trap of hijacking? Take notes. It keeps you focused and shows the customer you're listening. Plus, you'll capture invaluable nuanced customer details and phrases that you can use in future interactions. So, revisiting that dinner conversation about your nightmare travel day, imagine if instead of jumping in with their own story, your friend had said, "Wow, that sounds rough. How did you manage to get through 8 hours at the airport?" Feels a lot better, right? It's the same in business. When you listen, ask questions, and show interest, people open up. You learn more, build better connections, and avoid hijacking the conversation. In your next conversation, whether it's with a friend or a customer, pay attention to how people respond when they're talking. Test your ability to stay focused, ask probing questions, and see how much you can uncover. Your sales results will thank you. We'd love to hear what techniques you use to overcome the urge to hijack conversations. Share your strategies in the comments. And if you'd like help improving your sales team's ability to engage customers in more meaningful ways, don't hesitate to reach out to us at Fused. We're here to help. See you next time.